Good morning, good afternoon, and a very good evening, depending on wherever you're watching this from. So today is Tuesday, and it's hospital day today. Didn't I sound like Frank Bruno or something? Hospital day today. You know what I mean, Harry? My voice has totally changed with what's going on. So, I thought, because it's so hot, it's 26 degrees today in Liverpool. And last year, while I was in Thailand, my wonderful, amazing council decided to spend X amount of millions on creating this little thing here where I'm in. This thing. It's called, I need to go back outside now because it has got a name on it. What's it called? Welcome to Oak Plantation. So it's called Oak Plantation, as you can see. So I thought, it's so hot, I'm sitting in the car and it's like a greenhouse because it's so hot. So I thought, I'll go and have a look at what my tax-paying money, my council tax, what do they pay for this little oak plantation, and I'll give you guys an update as to where we are. So I hope I can find a little bench to sit down. But I'll tell you what though, with all these trees, because you're surrounded by trees, with all these trees, it's really cool. So there's a path obviously that goes up this way into the oak plantation, or there's a path this way. And I feel like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, or more so, I'm at the Scarecrow. More than likely the Scarecrow. So let's follow with Dorothy and follow this yellow brick road, and let's have a look at what's down here while I give you an update of Turkey, the Nashers, Thailand, hospital, and just day-to-day stuff of what I've been up to since the last video. But please don't tell me that the council have spent millions on this. And as you can see, I am following the yellow brick road, and they've spent so many millions that these are all stinging nettles. So you're surrounded by stinging nettles, and I'm really just hoping that somewhere in here they've put a bench. I mean, if they made a wall, surely they've got a bench in here. They must have put a bench in, surely to God. Well, I'm going to walk around until I find a bench, and then when I sit down, we'll have the update. Okay. Well, up to now, I've not found a bench. So for all the millions they took out the council tax to create this, but what I have found is this, which is very, I think so, I've come a little bit off the track, and I think someone's living here. Look, so there's a load of wood being piled up here, as in like firewood, and then you come over here and someone has been having a fire. So I don't understand why you'd have all this burnt and then you'd have this here stacked up. And then it looks like there's, as you can see, I've come off the track. There's the track there, and I've just come off a little bit. And then if you come here, there's like a little tent being erected. So at least, you see, with more firewood. But why would you have spades? Why would there be 2 spades there? That just makes no sense why there's spades. So, for all the money that's been spent on this, oh, here we go, look at this. Here's another little fire pit. So they really have been having fires, haven't they? So I think someone's living in this bit. So I'm glad if they are, that like at least whatever contribution of my council tax has been given towards this place with no bench. That someone's got a home from it. A homeless person. I can't fucking believe, really, that they haven't put a bench in here. Why would you not? Why would you not put a bench in it? Don't get it, makes no sense. Update coming. 1 second. Hello again. Well, I'm back. It's now 6:20 p.m. and I'm at the hospital. Never been to this hospital. Well, you can't see me. Never been to this hospital. St. Helens Hospital. St. Helens Hospital. Never been here, first time here. I don't know why they brought me here, because, oh, that's nice, look at that phone box, green phone box with flowers in. That's very nice of the NHS. And an old cart. That's very nice, isn't it, for the NHS? Nice to see our taxpayers' money getting spent on flowers. So, St. Helens Hospital. Never been here, guys. I don't know why they sent me here when it's the furthest hospital away from me. I've got Verzachli Hospital, but it's not called Verzachli anymore. It's Aintree Hospital. The new Royal Hospital. Broad Green Hospital. Whiston Hospital. So there's 4 hospitals that are closer to me than this one, but lo and behold, I'm here. So what am I here for? Forgive me pronunciation, and I'm trying to get out the sun so you can see me. I'm here for a US transthoracic echocardiogram. I'll say that again. A US, don't know what the US stands for, like in us, transthoracic echocardiogram. Hey ho. So let's go in and find this department. And then once I've had this done, and when I come back out, I'm going to sit down, because guess what? Found a bench in the hospital. Couldn't find a bench outside in that gaff that they took my council tax money for to build last year. And I'll give you the full update as to what's going on. And Thailand. And here we are, St Helens Hospital. Looks okay. See you in a minute, guys. I'm lost. It says, follow the red zone, which is on the ground floor, and go to the cardio respiratory ECG department. Well, I can't find it. Here's the audiology. There's the, what's that? Rheumatology. Honest to God. That's X-ray. X-ray. Am I in the wrong place? Is there another? That's X-ray, MRI. Oh, I'll come back and have to find this place. Can't find it. Well, that was painless. Well, or was it? Those that have watched the video where I told you I got discharged incorrectly, so the hospital told me, and I shouldn't have been discharged, and they're sending me for this test here now, and he just said to me, look, you've got to go back to A&E immediately. I said, why? He said, well, your heartbeat is still 159 a minute. Whereas I told you on the previous video, maximum your heart should be per minute is 100. 60 to 100, that is what your heartbeat should be per minute. Well, mine's 159 still. He was absolutely gobsmacked that the hospital has discharged me. He said, so when was this? 2 weeks ago? I said, yeah. He couldn't believe it. He was absolutely gobsmacked. He's actually given me the results of the test, which are here in this envelope. And he's told me, look, you need to go back to A&E and give them this. You shouldn't be out of A&E. Your heartbeat's too fast. I said, well, what can you tell me from the test you've done? He said, really, this test is only efficient if the heartbeat is under 100. He said, you're 159. He said, so, he said, it's not accurate because it can't test for over 100. He said, but from what I can see on the test, your heart, you're not pumping properly, your heart. But he said that could be because it's going so fast. He said, so the test is immaterial. You need to go back to A&E. So I'm going to go home now and have a cup of tea. Because it's hard, guys. I live on my own and stuff. And if I go to the hospital, I'm on my own. And there's things I've got to sort out. And I'm going to go home and have a cup of tea and decide what to do. But I know I'm not well. I've got headaches daily. I'm eating headache tablets daily, ibuprofen. And I know that's because of the blood pressure. And I know I'm not well. I'm hardly sleeping because I can't breathe and it's waking me up. And I can't believe the fucking NHS actually sent me home. They could have kept me in there and I might have been sorted now. And now I've got to go through it all again now. So obviously my main concern is this. I couldn't book Turkey because I had this appointment today, as Charlie noticed. Well done, Charlie. As Charlie pointed out, I had to ring Turkey up and cancel because I had this appointment today, which I totally forgot about. And then on Saturday just gone and today's Monday, I had another appointment through the post to attend this hospital again, and at the cardiology department or something, on the 24th. So I couldn't then book Turkey to go because I've got to be here on the 24th. Now, whether I decide to go and wait until the 24th and see this consultant fella here, or whether I decide to go to A&E tonight, I can't see it being tonight, but maybe tomorrow. The fucking A&E guys in England, I can sit there for 17, 18 hours. That's not me. I can't be dealing with that. But that's why I couldn't go to Turkey. And yes, I'm going July and August. I'm coming back to Thailand. But the main thing is I've got to get this sorted. How can I even consider going to Thailand July and August if I'm like this, can't breathe? I get a shower and I need an oxygen tank. Once I've got a shower, I walk up the stairs and I'm... I better put a fucking bullet in my head. That's what they do to horses, isn't it? Boom. I'll keep you updated, guys. And do me a favour, if you watch these videos, can you give a like or a subscribe or a comment? My last video, I think, got nearly 700 views. And a lot of my videos get 500, 600 views. And I get something like 12 likes out of 700 watches, and 500, 600, and I get 12 likes and 8 likes. Guys, obviously YouTube likes encouragement. It needs it for the algorithm. Easy for me to say. So please, if you watch the video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you think it's shit, give it a thumbs down. If you like it, pass a comment. Please do, good or bad. I love the comments. I love the interaction. I absolutely love the comments, and thank you to everyone that does comment. And thank you to the new subscribers as well, and of course the old ones. But guys, if you do watch this video, please give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Subscribe, because as I say, 500, 600, 700 people watch each of my videos, but I get something like 8, 9, 10, 11 likes, you know. Just keeps me going. Thanks, guys. I'll give you an update, okay? Enjoy the weather. It's now 7 o'clock at night and still beautiful. Hope you're all having a barbecue. Enjoy.